I got out of the car. My skirt got caught in the car door, and it was ripped off. Looking at the skirt as it went flying, I was completely bewildered. I quickly asked my best friend what to do. We still had an interview to go to, and we were about to be late. At that moment, my best friend said she just happened to have a ragged piece of clothing in her bag and told me to put it on temporarily to cover myself. I didn't think twice and quickly put on the clothing. Little did I know, this was all part of my best friend's scheme. While I was covering my body, she quietly swapped our interview files. When I unknowingly turned around, she handed me the swapped files, then ran straight to the company without saying a word. She got to the office first and submitted the files to the manager. The manager was very satisfied after seeing them. But just as my best friend thought she was guaranteed success, the manager said he still needed to see the candidates waiting outside.
Her? There is no way she's a qualified accountant.
Just between us, I do not judge people by their appearance.
You know what? I've heard that she applied for the cleaner's job.
Cleaner's job?
Even so, the manager called me in. Once inside, I quickly handed over my resume. The manager looked through it and found that the position I applied for was indeed for a cleaning staff. He then congratulated my best friend on successfully getting the accounting position. I was confused by this. The manager then smiled and said I was also hired. I was happy for just a second before the manager pointed to the broom behind me, signaling that I should go clean. That's when I realized I'd been assigned as a cleaner, and I began to suspect my best friend. The next day at work, a simple report stumped my best friend. Luckily, I noticed the mistake and quietly walked over to her side to help her correct it. But when my best friend received the manager's recognition because of this, she falsely claimed it was all her own work. At that moment, I finally saw her true colors.
Actually, I helped her.
What are you babbling? Get out of here, cleaner. The trash won't take itself out.
I didn't want to lower myself to her level and turned to leave. My best friend deliberately tripped me, almost causing me to fall, and even scattered the trash everywhere. She then gloated, saying, "I'm going to get fired." But to her surprise, the manager immediately said the one to be fired was her. Then the manager took out his phone to record. It turned out that on the day of the interview, my clothes had been deliberately caught in the car by my best friend, and the manager had learned everything through the surveillance cameras. In the end, I successfully got the accounting position in the company, while my best friend was immediately kicked out by the manager.